Last night, Tuesday, January 23, 2018, Harrisonburg City Council tackled several issues in the city. Seating was limited and council chambers were packed wall to wall and had reached capacity, forcing authorities to have to open up an overflow room in City Hall. The reason for the big crowd was council was expected to make a decision on the construction of a second high school in Harrisonburg. But before they could get to that matter, members of council heard concerns from citizens about the proposed Garber's Church Road Use Path project.
I really want to take this time to thank Public Works for all they've done for this trail. It's been a long process already, but they've been moving quickly. So it's been really great to work with them and to see what they've come up with. And working towards construction in 2019, which was an ambitious goal when this was initially funded. And so we're really thankful they've been working hard on that.
Council voted 5-0 to move forward with talks to consider granting right-of-way authorization for the shared use path. Council heard a presentation of the results of a feasibility study by Mathers Architects for space needs of the Harrisonburg-Rockingham Community Services Board.
At the McNulty Center for Children and Family Services, I have no space left. And I need to hire a psychiatrist, and I need to get in another case manager in the next little bit.
After several more presentations, including a request from the Virginia Cooperative Extension on the 4-H program for $65,000 to $70,000 to start a 4-H program in the city, members of council voted 5-0 to pass a resolution addressing deferred action for childhood arrivals, also known as DACA, as well as temporary protective status, also known as TPS. The resolution is symbolic since City Council has no power or influence over Congress or the President. However, the resolution was celebrated anyways. Finally, the moment everyone had been waiting for had come. The debate was fierce.
There's no option in front of us that doesn't carry with it what would generally be seen as an unacceptable level of high school overcrowding. And there's no option before us that doesn't carry with it what would generally be seen as an unacceptable level of financial risk.
Councilman Chris Jones made a motion to go forward with the Harrisonburg City School Board's request to approve construction to build a new high school that would open in 2021.
This is your money. And this isn't my money. I'm the representative of the majority of the people in that crowd that I'm looking at tonight. And I think the majority of y'all voted for me. And so it is with that I move that the City Council accept in principle the Harrisonburg City School Board's request to fund the design and construction of a second high school for Harrisonburg to open for the 2021-22 academic year at a preliminary price of $76 million, to authorize the city manager and the city attorney to negotiate and execute a contract to purchase real estate necessary for the new high school, and to take all other actions necessary to secure funding for the new high school, subject to the city's ability to secure such funding on terms acceptable to this council. Thank you, Madam Mayor.
The motion died when none of his fellow members would second the motion. After much heated debate like this,
Make sure that when I'm making that statement and you're making that statement, I hope you understand that we can make that statement at the same time, but that statement costs us money.
Well, the point being is that it doesn't matter what we do, something has to be done in the next 2 or 3 years for kids. So we have that immediate problem, period.
Correct.
That's the point.
Yeah, no, I get your point.
Now, after that, there's another problem, and it's called, fiscal pressure. If we're going to max everything out in order to, and I'm just saying, that I think that along the way, there are other views that could have been explored and weren't.
Councilman Richard Ball proposed to open the school in 2023.
Except for all substitute for 2021, 2023.
No.
No, you didn't mean it. You meant 2022.
That meant 2 years later.
The motion was seconded by Councilman Ted Byrd.
The people who I represent know how I feel. I'm not voting for this, so roll call please, Mary.
The motion passed 3-2. The dissenting votes coming from Mayor Reed and Councilman Jones. In Harrisonburg, Theodore Whitelow for Breaking Through.